Welcome to Clips, a quick review of facts or factoids taken from our more in-depth videos. Today I'm pointing out a little feature you might have missed on the Mauser 98 family of firearms, but not on all of them. This is the Gewehr 98's Longavir rear sight, also known as the roller coaster sight. Now, essentially this shape is the curvature of a bullet, the trajectory of a bullet, as it flies through the air. So if we want to make sure that we hit something at the correct elevation for longer range, we just adjust this guy further out. This raises the rear sight, forces us to raise the barrel in order to see the object that we're pointing at, and therefore adjusts our trajectory higher in order to hit our object. You guys get the idea. The adjustment for this is something that a lot of people have missed out on though, which is that if we look over top, it has two buttons, one on either side, and the expectation is that you press both of these and slide it until you find your marking for the range you want, and then you release. Well, there's actually a little hidden feature on here. If you look closely, you might be able to see this guy's sticking out a little bit more than that guy. And that means I can push just one side until I get a click. Now the other side's sticking out. Now I've gone down to our first range setting. Watch what happens from here. Little tiny movements. I believe these are set for 50 meters. So that means if you're someone who's taken a shot with the gun and it comes up just a little bit short, you can put a finger up here and push for just 50 meters. If you were to push both buttons and try to find that little 50-meter mark, you have to be very delicate, it's very slow, and then you have to kind of, like adjusting your seat in the car, you have to get close and then scooch it in. So, by being able to just go 50 meters at a time, that allows for rapid, fine adjustment without making any mistakes on the fly. It's a pretty cool little feature. Now, this particular feature is not reproduced in every version of the Mauser rifle. As a matter of fact, I believe most export variants don't necessarily have it. Let's take another look at one. This Obendorf-made Mauser 1907 has the Mauser tangent rear leaf sight instead of that Longavir. But if you notice, we've got the same thing, a projection sticking out further than the other. And so, sure enough, we can do 50-meter incremental changes. Although, oh, this guy's a little stiff. There we go. And then next one, and then next one, and then next one. Nice. This is an Austrian-made Mauser. Still a 98 action, but this time from OEWG and Steyr. If we look at the rear sight, we'll see we don't have a particularly pronounced side, and pushing either on their own gets us nowhere. We must push both in order to get full 100-meter adjustments. And then yep, nope, you gotta push both, and you gotta go all the way up. So this one does not have the fine adjustment. If you happen to have a Mauser of any variant, maybe give it a try on yours, and let us know in the comments whether or not this little feature works out. Otherwise, have a good one, guys.